Hi, this is Mike Shaw with SilkWeb. In this course, we're going to talk about how to build pages and modules in Canvas. Now that you've mapped out your course, you're ready to start in Canvas. In this video, we'll show you how to build a module and a page. These are used to communicate information to your learners. They are non-graded and will not appear in your gradebook. So you don't want to use these for any assignments, discussions, or quizzes. So let's start by going into the course map that hopefully you've built by now. Here's our template. These templates are available free at silkweb.com, free to use to any instructor or anyone else. Let's take a look at Canvas. First thing you should probably see if you're new to Canvas is this blank page, and that may appear to be a bit intimidating. What do I do when I get here? Where do I start? We're going to walk you through the process in the following videos. And what you'll want to do is start with your course map. And your course map, if you're using one of our templates, you should have named each one of your modules. We'll just leave these placeholders in and we'll show you. So you'll probably want to grab the first one. So each one of these modules should coincide precisely to a week to make it very easy for your learners to know where they're at in the class at any given time. So we'll go ahead and copy that, and we'll create a new module and just copy and paste that. So that's all you need to do to create a module. It's very easy. What I typically do when I create a course is I'll go through and create all the modules for a course. So we'll just create one more just to give you an example. And I usually like to make these titles to be pretty similar to the readings. So if they're learning how to add and subtract in Module 2, just call it adding and subtracting, something like that. Something fairly easy to communicate the main topic of the lessons covered that week. Now, the next thing you'll want to do is we're going to want to create our week 1 overview. And this is pretty simple and straightforward. If you are using this template, you just call it the Module 1 overview. So what we'll do is first hit this plus sign, and then use the scroll down, go to page, click new page, and now we can paste that page name here. So now that we've got I call it almost a blank page set up, we can go ahead and click on that page, and now we'll want to click on edit. So you can go ahead and copy your content that you've created. So this should all be populated already if you filled out the map, and paste it. That's pretty simple stuff here. And what you'll want to do is when something is published in Canvas, the students can see it. So if you just want to save a draft, you can click save. If you're ready for the students to see it, you can click save and publish. Now, if you click save and publish and decide after that you don't want the students to see it, it's very easy to unpublish it, and we'll show you in a second. So now this shows you what the page looks like, and this is under pages. Really, if you want to look at the high level overview of the course, which is really the place you probably want to work in, you'll want to click on modules. So in modules, we have pages, and see this checkbox, that means it's been published. If you simply click it again, it will unpublish that page. The same is true for the module headers. Second type of page that you would want to create might be a checklist. So we'll go ahead and create that also. And it's going to be the same process. New page, name it, and then we'll click on that item to go into it, click on edit. And this one I used, at least in the template, we've got a table format here. And you don't have to use this table format, but I do like to use it. I think it makes it a little bit more clear for the learners. So we'll click on that, and we'll want to kind of replicate this quite easily. Just copy and pasting more than anything else. And we'll probably want to change the format of these two, and that's quite easy. You just highlight them, click on the paragraph, and then you might want to use, I think, a heading 3 or 4. So this is a heading 3, and we can hit save and publish. Now, this can be formatted pretty much the same as a Word document, so you can click on that. If you're not happy with it, we can update this content here with the alignments, and you could also use a paragraph option if for the preset formats, other things. Like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to be textbooks. This could be resources or videos, anything you want it to be. And this is going to go down the list of what the students are, what's due for the students, and in the order that they should be completed. We'll go back to modules. And the last thing you may, or actually it's not the last thing, next thing you'd want to use the pages for would be the readings. So do again. So I'm just copying and pasting the content here. Very simple process. Like I said, everything, once you've had the map built, it's pretty easy. It's just a matter of copying and pasting at this point. And the map should coincide with your instructor-led course pretty much exactly, or as closely as possible. You want your online course to be comparable to the instructor-led course. And we're going to hit save and publish. And the readings, like I said earlier, you'd want to include the chapter number and the page numbers more than likely. Sometimes links if it's an online resource. So we'll go back to modules to see how that looks so far. The last item that I usually create the pages for would be the lecture. Now the lecture could be actually created in a couple different formats. One of them is pages, obviously, and we'll just create that as a page for now, and we'll go through a couple different options. And if you notice, using this template, or if you create your own, you'll want to provide some instruction here. So what are they using this lecture for? When are they using it? You can link here to the PowerPoint. So if you're using a PowerPoint, so let's just say PowerPoint. And all you need to do is highlight that, and you want to put a link, and you can, if the PowerPoint is on a web server, you can go ahead and insert the link there. Or if it's in a file on your computer. So if you're just building a brand new course, you probably don't have anything up here. So what you would do is click upload a file, and then you would choose the file. And we're just going to call it this for now. And then what you would do is click upload, and it'll upload it, and it'll automatically hyperlink anything that you have highlighted. So we're going to save and publish, and go back to our modules. And these are the first set of pages that you're going to create. So again, the templates are all available on silkweb.com if you need one. Otherwise, you can create your own and use that as you build the pages out in Canvas. In the next videos, we'll talk about how to build discussion questions and assignments, quizzes, and also work in the gradebook.